Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to learn about virtual environments in Python by going through a practical example where we are going to use Python standard library to create virtual environment.
So why do we need Python virtual environments? Let's take an example where you are working on two projects, that is project A and project B. Both projects require a Python package named as requests, but project A requires 2.25 version of requests and project B requires 2.20 version of requests. So without virtual environments, what you will do is when you are working on project A, you will install the 2.25 version of requests and start working. And when you move to project B, you will have to uninstall the 2.25 version of requests and then install the 2.20 version. And whenever you work on these projects, you will have to do the same. Now take the same scenario, but for 10 projects instead of 2, and all of them requiring different versions of requests. Without virtual environments, it will be really difficult to manage such scenarios.
Okay, so let's see how we can use virtual environment to manage this example. So we have project A, which requires requests latest version. So we have to install that. But before that, we need to create a virtual environment itself. And to do that, we are using Python standard library, which is called as venv. And to use that, we need to say Python -m. So that means you want to use a Python module and then the name of module, which is venv. And then you need to give a name for your virtual environments. And a good practice is to use dot and then venv. So this is like a general practice, and you create a hidden folder. Dot generally creates a hidden folder in Linux, and uh, that is why we use dot venv. You can use any name that you want. Okay, so now it's created. If you see, you have a .venv folder inside your project. So uh, we have one more step before installing requests or any other package that you want. We should activate the environment. We need to say that we want to use that virtual environment, which is called as .venv. So we say source.venv, and then there is bin and then activate. So in Linux, you have to do source space .venv slash bin slash activate. In Windows, it will be .venv slash script slash activate. So can be different in both, but both of them just activate your project virtual environments. And if you now run Python or which Python, you can see it that it is using the Python from your virtual environment. Okay, now we are ready with our virtual environment, and we can install the packages that we want. So in this case, we want latest version of requests. So it will say pip install requests. So this will take a few seconds. It should be installed quickly. Okay, so the installation is done. Now let's see what are the details of the requests package that we installed. So we'll run pip show requests, and as you can see, version 2.25.1 is the version for requests in project A. So let's move to project B now, and there we require requests version 2.20. So we need to follow the same steps. We need to first create a virtual environment for project B. So we'll use Python -m and venv. So we'll again name the virtual environment as .venv, and this will be inside project B. So once created, we can activate it again using source venv bin slash activate. And for Windows, it's .venv slash scripts slash activate. Okay, and then now we want to install requests, and this time we'll give a specific version, and it will be 2.20. So pip install requests equals to 2.20, and this will take a few seconds. Once installed, we can again check the details for requests using show, and we will be able to see the version soon.
We can see that we have installed two different versions of requests for these two projects, and now we can simultaneously work on these two projects without having to install and reinstall the dependencies. Let's check if installing requests has altered our main Python installation as well. For that, we will first have to deactivate this virtual environment, and to do that, it's just deactivate. Let's check using pip show requests. We can see request is not installed in our main Python installation. This shows that virtual environments are isolated copies of your main Python installations. And if you mess up your virtual environments, or if you want to delete your virtual environments, you can simply delete the folder, that is the .env folder, and you can reinstall them. This is how you create and use virtual environments. Hope you liked our video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And also don't forget to press the bell icon.